We're going to be actually talking about demons, hence my costume tonight. Demons, first off, they're not real because there's just so many things wrong with the whole idea behind demons. The fact is that you have to have somebody that's supposedly is putting evil thoughts into people's heads or whatever. The problem here with that is people are not taking personal responsibility for their actions. So therefore, they say, "Oh, the devil made me do it. A demon made me do it." I have this friend. I hadn't seen him in many years, and he found me on Facebook, and we had a discussion. And he told me that demons are the cause of diseases and other maladies. That's a testable claim, and every time I try to press him on that, he refused, or he would change the subject because he knows there is no such things as demons. Demons were often used in the Middle Ages, in the early ages, the early zeros. I don't know, whatever you want to call those, and up to
in the dark times.
In the dark times, yes. If there was something that had happened that was out of the ordinary, say your house got struck by lightning and burned to the ground, well, it must have been a demon, or God was smiting you. It was either one or the other. It was either God smiting you or there was a demon in your house and you had to get rid of it. Or someone in your family has a demon in it and you have to beat the hell out of them to get the demon out of them. And that is still going on today. People are holding down people, saying you got to come out and get that demon out of you. No, this is just people these just voices in your own head and your own imagination. There is no proof of demons. There's no physical proof of God. I'm not saying there's no God or there's no devil. There's no proof of them. So as far as I'm concerned, neither exist. All right, we're going to start the clock tonight with Joe. And Joe, you go ahead, and your time starts now.
I'm on! Yeah, demons are supernatural beings, as you said, and are believed to be immortal. And many Christian traditions they are thought to be fallen angels.
Yes.
Demons are mentioned many times throughout the Bible, and they seem to concentrate. Stories about them seem to concentrate in the Gospel. In the book of Mark, Jesus cast demons out of a lot of people seeking help with possession. In Mark 7:26 through 29, a woman asked Jesus to remove a demon from her daughter, and he told her to give bread to her children and not her dogs. So she replied that the dogs can eat the children's crumbs under the table. And Jesus rewarded her by telling her the demon had left her daughter. Now, outside the Bible, throughout Christian history, Christian scholars have tried to define demons and even calculate their numbers and class them into hierarchies. 666 is the number of the beast, and that comes from Revelations 13:18, which reads, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666." So, over the centuries, mostly in the Middle Ages, Christian writers and scholars they would write about demons, and they would calculate, air quotes, calculate their numbers in the millions, and which is a lot of it's a lot of damn demons. Then they would break them up into legions. There were 666 legions. Each legion had 6,666 demons, and each legion was run by a ruler or a head demon. So they got really into this kind of stuff and blamed demons on everything, and even exorcised people for having demons.
Yes, they did. And
like Jesus.
Just like
after
Jesus.
the timer. After the timer.
3 points.
3-point score. Yay! No, but you said something that was very interesting. I just wish I could remember what it was. But they one of the things they did was...
You can't remember the interesting things I say to you.
Yeah, I know. I just... It's all in my head. No, one of the things it's a good thing we do. One of the things that they used to do is when they would cast out demons, they would have pigs nearby, and they would say they would cast the demons into the pigs, and then they would run the pigs off of a cliff and kill these things, which is completely nonsense. The pigs don't know anything what's going on. They're just they're animals. They don't know what's going on around them.
Classic animal sacrifice.
Yes.
They transfer the sin into the animal. That way, It's almost like crime and punishment. There was no justice system or prisons back then, so they would say like, okay, well, because you committed this crime, this sin, then we're going to kill this animal to appease God, and then we don't have to kill you.
Right.
It's pretty much how animal sacrifice was justified.
Yes, exactly, and that's I just can't believe they would just the stupidity. It just, if you don't understand something, then just say, hey, I don't understand. You don't blame it on a demon or whatever.
It's a primitive way of thinking.
Yes, it is exactly. It's a primitive thing. All right, and we'll get Crystal on the board here.
Knock us dead, Crystal.
Knock us dead, Crystal. Give us the opposite position, because I know you believe in me.
She says with her devil horns. Look at the both of you. We're talking about demons.
And Crystal, your time starts now.
I think that I do believe in the devil. I do, most definitely. Demons supposedly came down with the devil. So there was the great big division in heaven was whenever Satan went against God. Satan wanted to worship for himself, convinced a certain majority of the angels, a third of the angels, to go with him, and God cast him out. So apparently there are demons here. Do I personally believe that? No, not really, but I do believe in a devil. I think that it's hard to see a lot of the evil that goes on in this world and think that there's not one. There is a lot of evidence in the Bible, and as a Christian, I have to say that I do believe some of this. I believe a lot of the things that they saw back in those days that they wrote of are things that now we know were epilepsy or mental illness or some of these other conditions that we do know now. Then they did not have those resources. It would look like you were possessed. They writhe, they scream, they say things that are, oh, God, awful, that you never even want to hear. So do I believe in demons? I don't believe demons cause illness. I don't believe they cause maladies. Do I believe evil exists? Yes. And do I believe there's a devil? Absolutely.
And you have 30 seconds. Do you want to go on?
Well, I just know that, that we're told that do not rejoice the spirits that submit to you, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven. And so that we're not to fear those demons, but we're not supposed to laugh at them for not being afraid of us.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess I'm not going to have to hit the buzzer on you because you stopped on your own again.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Well done, Crystal. Well done.
Well done. Now the thing is, though, you say because there's evil, you think the devil exists because there's evil in the world. Well, people know the difference between right and wrong. You generally, unless there is some kind of mental disorder, and so the fact I don't think there's evil in the world. There's just people who are doing things that are not correct or not evil. It's just, there's a great video done by the Atheist Experience that talks about this in more depth. I wish I could remember which one it was, but it was months ago that I saw this. But it was Matt Dillahunty made some great points on why evil in this world does not exist in that context. But evil does not exist in the world like that. It's just people who are doing things that are immoral. They're just immoral acts, is what they are. They're not. It's not evil. It's just something that's immoral, and that's all. I think that's all there is to that. If you have a comment on this show, this segment, you watch this on YouTube, put your comment section in the down below, and we will read your comments on the air next week.